Man, I had a killer weekend digging at this new permission I just got. Stay tuned. Guys, I woke up this morning, decided I'd go to church down by the house and detect. There was an old house place here and they tore it down a couple years ago, and I figured I'd see what's in the yard. I've dug 2 holes and I think I just found something cool. Check this out. Well, y'all, right there is where the house place was, right there. And I'm over here and I get a 8182, which tells me it might just be a clad, but I'm almost sure by the way that thing sounded that that's a silver dime. Probably a Roosevelt, not sure yet, but let's see. Yeah, I think it is. Not sure yet, but we'll see in just 1 second. I'm pretty sure that's a Roosevelt, but I'm pretty sure it's silver. So give me a second, I'll get her cleaned up. Well, let's just pop it. Ah, it's a Merc dime. It is a Merc dime. 1927. Alright guys, I'm going to clean it up a little bit and we'll come back and look at it. Good way to start the morning though. It was deep. Give me 1 second. Well, there it is, guys. A 1927 Merc dime. See if it's got a... I don't see no mint mark. It's pretty worn out. But I sure am proud to have that thing first thing this morning. Let's see if we can find some more. Y'all, I'm coming down through here. I looked down on the ground. It looks like a pull tab in some of the rubble where they pushed the house down. But I don't think it's a pull tab. Let's check it out together. Can you see it? I hadn't touched it yet. Look right there. I'm almost sure, now I might be made a fool. I'm almost sure that's a ring. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, and it's marked 14K, baby. Wow, watch it now. Let me see. Woohoo! Find a little gold on the ground. That makes my day right there. If nothing else, it's a few dollars in gold. That is awesome. On top of... Sorry, I lost you there for a second. But on top of the ground, laid right there. 14 karat gold laid on the ground. That's great. I'll take that any day. Let's keep going. Well guys, the 7172 on the AT Pro. Looks like we got ourselves a key of some sort. Well, any other time it would focus. Let me back up a bit. I don't know if that's a car key. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn my notifications off. I don't know if that's a car key or a house key. It's got a little age on the key. Alright, let's keep going. Well guys, a 78, 6 inches down, and out popped that. Pretty sure that's probably going to be a weedy. Oh, one whopper. Yep. See 1 cent. Yeah, wheat cent. See if I can get a date off of it. There's Mr. Lincoln. 1940. 1942. 1942 Lincoln. We'll take it. Let's keep going. Well guys, this was coming in at a 76. It's a little low. Maybe it's an Indian. I don't know. Let's pop it out there and see. I think it's a Lincoln still. See if we can get some light. Yeah, I'm almost sure I can see the bust of a Lincoln. But surely a weedy. Yep, 1 cent. Sorry about that. Give me a second, let me see if I can get a date off of it. I'll be right back with you. Guys, I pulled several wheat cents out from right here. I just quit filming them after 2 or 3. But I just pulled another one out, and I noticed something peeking out of the hole at me. Check this out. So there is, I'm sure, the wheat cent. I hadn't even looked at it yet, but I'm sure that's a wheat cent too. I've done pulled like 10 out of this one, 6 foot area. Yep, wheat cent. But that ain't what I turned you on for. Look right there. Looks like a silver to me. Oh, woohoo! Another oh, it's nice. 1943. Ooh, that thing come out clean. 1943 D. That's 2 mercuries, probably 10 wheat cents, and no telling what else is in this little area. See if we can get a date off this wheat cent while we're right here. Don't look like it. We'll put the pencil to it when we get home. We'll see what it is. But man, that thing's shining. I love mercury dimes. Thank y'all for watching. Let's move on. Well guys, I just pulled that mercury dime from right there. I ain't even stomped down the plug yet. And I picked up my detector and drug it across the ground to move it out of the way, and I don't know, it's a sweet sound. It could be anything from a wheat cent to a quarter, really. So let's see what it is. I'm going to attempt to try to live dig this thing. There's my spot. Let's see what we can do. I hadn't done a live dig in a while. They usually jinx me, and I'm sure this one will too. That was about 6 inches down. And there's some roots right here. Good Lord at the roots. On one right there. Sorry, y'all. Try not to get y'all drunk. Let's see. It says it's right here. Ah, there it is. Look right there. I don't know what it is yet. Probably another mercury dime. Yep, another merc dime. Golly, that's 3 for the day so far, and it ain't even. It's still. Oh, that thing's in good shape. I need to quit wiping on that. Give me just a second. Let me clean that thing up. I am ecstatic. What a day. Give me 1 second. I'll get back with you. Well, guys, excuse my shaky hands. I got the silver shakes, but it's a 1939. Man, it's in good shape. D. 1939 D. What a day. I'm not sure if this was even my signal. Sounds like they may have been multiples in there, so let me check that out and I'll get back with you. Well, guys, I got that mercury dime from right here. Right here, I get a 79 to an 81. So let's see what that is. I'm sure it's going to be another wheat cent. Yep, there it is. Another wheat cent. 1944. We got ourselves a little coin spill here. A ton of these wheat cents. 2 mercury dimes. Let's see what else is around here. Well, guys, coming in in the 40s on the AT Pro. I think this is a lead bell seal before it's been marked or stamped. I think they got a little device, or had a little device where they could squeeze it, run the wires through those 2 holes, squeeze it, and put a mark and a weight on it. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. If you're for sure and know what it is, if you would drop me a comment below, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's keep going. Guys, I think I got something killer here. This thing was sounding like crap, anywhere from the 40s to the 60s. They may be more junk in the hole, but I thought it was a clad dime when I first seen it, so I popped it up out of the corner. But I think I've seen this before. It's some kind of token, but I've seen it before. It's a small tax token. Alabama State Tax Commission 5 with a star in the center. I've never found one of those before. That is cool. What does that say? Oh, it's 5. It goes this way. Oh man, that is cool. I am proud to have that. I'm not going to rub too hard on it. I'm going to let it dry and then try to clean it up with the pencils. Man, that's cool. This has turned out to be a good hunt. Let's keep going. Well, guys, right here on top of the ground, a marble. I like that green. Well, of course it ain't gonna focus. Anyhow, it's a marble. I'll put it with the rest of them. Let's keep going. Guys, I just dug up these 2 cents. Pretty sure they're Wheaties. But man, this is about I think I had 6 at the house from yesterday. This is 7, 8 from that tree right there, about 20 feet, 30 feet, if that, to right here. There has been 2 mercury dimes, and this makes 8, I think, wheat pennies. I mean, good Lord. And last night when I cleaned them up, I had a 1917, and man, it was like a bronze. It was almost like a, yep, 1 cent. 1 cent. They've been stuck together for a while, but it's in killer looking shape. It's green and looks cool. But anyway, I want to put the pencil on these too, just in case they got some old dates on them. But yeah, heck of a coin spill so far. Maybe there'll be some more silver. Let's keep going. Guys, I'm coming down through here. I get this 81, 82, but it sounds scratchy and crazy. You know me, I dig those scratchy tones. And I dug it up. It ended up being a nail. Well, I swung back over my plug, and there was still 80 signal, 81 signal. So I got to looking around, and this is what I found. I don't know what this thing is. Let me get some light on it. Hadn't done nothing to it yet. Huh. That's a halfpenny. It's a British halfpenny, I'm pretty sure. What? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to take a toothbrush out and lightly go over this thing, and let's see what we got. Well, guys, it's a 1925 halfpenny. And that, I'm pretty sure, let's see, George the 5th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Crazy fine here in Central Alabama. But that is a first for me. I've never found a British halfpenny before. 1925. I'm not going to really rub on it anymore. I'm going to take the pencils to it when I get home and lightly give it a rub. But killer fine. Proud to have it. Let's keep going. Guys, I'm flipping out. I go over here and I get this 92, 93 signal. I dig it up, and it looks like a little container what I thought was aluminum. But I got to look at the only thing that kept me from throwing it in my bag was that somebody had scratched a name on the back. So I was wiping that off, and it's silver. Check this out. Well, here's the little container that I found. And yeah, it's got a little, there's got to be a lid for it. Maybe it's around here and I'll find it. There's a little hinge to it and that. But this was a 92, and I seen all that scratching on it. And when I was reading the scratching, let's see if I can find it again. Oh, right there. Check that out. Sterling. I am stoked about that. I hadn't even cleaned the dirt out of it yet. I'm hoping it's full of coins. It's right here next to that British halfpenny I just found. So I don't know if this was a little keepsake box and I need to dig everything around here that I can, which is probably what's going to happen. But man, I am stoked over that. That's the first silver container I found, even though it is in horrible shape. But there's some names. I see Lee on the back of it, and wow, a limb about fell out on my head. I see Lee on the back of it, and some more names. Lee and somebody. But super stoked about that. I'm going to clean this thing up, debating on trying to straighten it up or not. I probably will. That's just in my nature, but awesome find. Let's keep going. Are you freaking kidding me? This thing was deep. 81, 82. Dug out a hot rock, thought that was it, swung it over my coil. It was coming in the 30s. I said, that can't be it. Kept going deep, deep, deep. And look at that. What in the world is that? It's about the same size as that British halfpenny I found a while ago. My God. Wow, I think that's what it is. I think that's Britannia. Let me get over here where some light is. Good Lord. That's what it is, another halfpenny. I'm almost certain that little silver box had a thing of these halfpennies in it. I mean, I'm still right in that area within 3-4 feet from that silver box I just found. I am stoked. I hope y'all can see that. The lighting, the sun's coming up good, and it's coming over the trees, and it's hard to get where I need to be. Give me a minute. Let me clean this thing up and get us a date off the back of it. I'm probably going to leave the back alone, or this side alone, just to use the pencils on. But my Lord, oh, I think I see a date. Let's see if it'll focus. This is a 21, 1921. 1920 something. Yeah, 1921. Oh, this is a penny. This is a penny. It's bigger than the halfpenny. This is a penny. And I'm gonna have to get the pencils on the back. Craziness. What a day. I'm gonna keep swinging in this area. I'm looking for the lid to that sterling container. So yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Loving it. What a weekend digging. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's keep going. Well, guys, coming in at a 70, 71. It's a cool little buckle. It's got a little age to it. We'll clean it up when we get to the house and see if it's got anything written on it. If it does, I'll get back with you and I'll put it right over here or here or here or here on the screen. Cool. Let's keep going. Y'all, I don't know if I went to sleep last night and woke up in Europe or what, but look right here. Another one. Give me a second. Let me clean this thing up and see what she is. This one looks a little different, I think, but I may be wrong. I am just floored. Y'all hang on. Hang on just 1 second. I'm sorry. Well, y'all, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it says 1900, I think 6. And there's Britannia right there, or Britannia, however you say her name. I think that says this is a penny, 1 penny. I have to measure it with the other penny I got in my pocket, but it shows, I'm pretty sure that's a lady on the front. some of my friends across the pond to tell me exactly what it is, but yeah, 1900, I think 6 or 1900, something like that. I'm gonna put the pencils to it when I get to the house, and we'll know for sure then. But my gosh, I ain't never found so many foreign coins in my life. What a killer dig. All right, we'll keep going. Well, guys, got a 51, 52 on the Pro, and look right there. A nice key. It looks like an older one too. It's older than the first one I found here yesterday. Let's see if we can see anything on it. Well, you might not be able to see anything, period, with the sun the way it is. That's cool. Let me see if I can clean it up a little bit more, and I'll get back with you. Well, guys, that's about as good as I can get it out here in the field. But it's got some fancy Nancy scroll work right there, and I can tell, which the lighting sucks right here, but I can see Connecticut. I think that's a CT and some scroll work and something over the top, but I'll put the pencils to it when we get to the house and see if we can't clean it up a little better. I like that. Look good in the collection. Let's move on. Well, guys, I'm still on that British coin spiel. And look right there. I'm pretty sure that's probably what that is. Seeing how I've done picked up, I think this is 4, 2 pennies, a 1906, I think, and a 1921 or 27, I can't remember. And now I've got this, and it looks a good bit different, and I'm not sure this is British now. This might be some type of a token. I know it can't be. Give me a second, let me clean this thing up. I have no idea what this is. It may still be British, but it's not a penny, I don't think. Give me just a second, I'll get back with you. Well, guys, it's not British. It looks like it's some kind of Chinese writing on it. That silver container I found, I don't know if it's going to be on this video or it would now be last week's video, but it must have contained all these coins, because I'm finding all this right where that was. But that is nuts. I can't see a date on it, but I'm not going to keep rubbing on it. I see some symbols. I don't know if that's Chinese writing or what, but absolutely stunning. I think that's just cool. I'll see how it looks to have a close-up. I might be too close, but y'all see anything I'm not seeing? I don't see a date anywhere, but I put the pencils to it, and we'll see if there's one on it. If y'all have any information on what this is, if you would, leave it in the comments for me. Thank you very much. Well, guys, y'all know I normally don't do wrap-ups. I always just put a picture of the find in the corner if it was worth showing. But we had such an awesome weekend, I wanted to see them all in one spot. Well, let's start over here with these silvers. I ended up coming out with 3 silvers, a 1927 mercury, a 1943 mercury, man, that thing shines, and a 1939 mercury. I also found this 14 karat ring, Awesome find. Found it on top of the ground. Thought it was a dang pull tab. Real happy about that. If nothing else, I got a few dollars in gold. Excuse me, gold. Found this awesome tax token. I've never found one like this before. It says luxury tax token. It's got a 5 on each side and a star. And Alabama State Tax Commission with the stars and the 5s. Real proud of that. I found 2 of the regular tax tokens, the aluminum ones, the 1 cent ones, but yeah, one of them sort of crumbled away, and this is what's left of the other ones. Ended up coming out with 16 or 17 wheat cents. But check out this 1916 here. I mean, I love the patina on that. Real proud of that one. The rest of them's a little roachy, and there's some I hadn't cleaned up yet, so yeah. Found this old pocket knife. I didn't film it. I thought it was trash. By the time I seen it was a pocket knife, I hadn't turned the camera on, so I was just going to be able to show it cleaned up. So I said, well, I can do that at the wrap up. But that's an oldie right there. That thing was about, I bet that thing was probably 7 inches down. But proud of that. Bone handle. Not sure what kind of pocket knife it is, but I wouldn't doubt if that thing was from the 1880s, 1890s, maybe early 1900s, but an awesome find, still the same. Also got these foreign coins. I got this, I'm assuming, Chinese coin. I guess that's probably the date, but it's written in Chinese, so I'm not sure what that is. Oops, I'm going to have to do a little research to try to find out what it is. If y'all know what kind of coin this is, and if it is indeed a Chinese coin, if you would, let me know in the comments below. Also found this 1 penny, British, 1900, kind of roached on the back. It was in the worst shape of all of them. It's got Victoria on the other side, so I'll display it from that side. But yeah, 1900. Also got this 1 penny, 1921. Got George V on this side. Love the patina. That green patina, just awesome, awesome, awesome. Proud to have it. Also got this halfpenny, a 1925. Once again, George V with a killer patina. Found this, what I thought was a suspender clip, but I'm pretty sure it's probably to some horse tack. It's real heavy. It may have been gold or silver gilded one time, and who knows? Maybe it was 2 suspenders, but I don't know. Then I found this little silver box. Man alive. Almost throwed it in my trash bag. I'm going to have to start paying more attention to that and cleaning up stuff. We got all those names etched in it or carved in it crudely. Initials, I don't know if that's initials to friends, initials to people what was in war. I'm assuming that maybe this is from the World War II era, something like that. Who knows? I don't know. This was found close to these coins, all these coins actually. So I don't know if he had some coins in this right here, had it hid, and it got hit by something and tore the lid off and all that and spilt out the coins. Who knows? And then I found 2 keys. This is the best of the keys. It says P and F, and it's a Connecticut key. Somewhere in Connecticut it was made. Maybe you can see it. I can't see it with my eyes, but P and F something. something CT. I think that may have been to a cash register, maybe a safe, something like that. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all watching. Guys, I appreciate y'all coming along with me again this weekend. Those 3 mercury dimes that I found, that puts me at 22 mercury dimes I found for the year. That's 43 silver coins altogether. And that doesn't count the silver badges, the silver rings, and that silver box today either. Just having a killer year. Jersey History Hunters had challenged me to do the 40 question challenge. I'm not going to be able to get around to that this week. I'm hoping to be able to get it out maybe the middle of next week or next weekend. But with that being said, if you would like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless, happy hunting, and I'll see you on the next hole.